Since I've been here for over 10 years in North Dakota, I have seen a lot of changes from the oil boom. And before, there were a lot of men will come up and work, go back home, going back and forth. Now it's different. It's very different in the fact of we see a bigger community, more people staying, families coming. Obviously, not everybody stays, but at the same time, there's more resources and more ways to have people occupied and people are actually staying as a family.
We really enjoy the outdoors. There's a lot of great parks around here. We like going to Little Egypt. We have found this community to be the most engaging and welcoming, and our kids really love it too, so that's been really nice.
I moved to Williston in the dead of January, which if you do that, just know it's going to be below zero and freezing. Even if you think you can handle the cold, it's a little different up here.
There's been a lot of cultural differences, but the biggest shock was the weather. But I'm entering my third winter, so I think I'm well prepared this time.
Another thing I love about North Dakota is the seasons. I truly appreciate the fact we have 4 definite seasons. Sometimes transitions are earlier or later than you expect, but layers. That's the way you get through the different seasons. Even into spring, you might wear a vest, pop it off because it got warm that day. So you can definitely dress for the seasons and get through it. Winter, you'll hear horror stories. It's really not that bad. You'll get to spend maybe a couple weeks where you cozy up with movies, Netflix, whatever you need to do to get through, and before you know it, spring is here. So I think one of the best things North Dakota has to offer is our seasons.
One thing I like about Williston is its proximity to Theodore Roosevelt National Park. I'm a big hiker. Growing up in Colorado, I used to go hiking every weekend, and so my fiance and I like to make trips down and go on hikes.
I enjoy the small sense of community that we have. Everybody looks out for one another. We do have some small amenities here that make living here enjoyable. For fun, this year I've taken up golfing. So Tioga has a 9-hole golf course, the Tioga Country Club here in town, and so find that I can go and relax and take my mind off work and go play a round of golf with a couple friends, and it's a great time away, and I don't have to go very far to do that.
I'm happy to share with you today information about our exciting project going on right now, a synthetic turf installation on both our baseball and softball fields here at the campus. The main focus of our synthetic turf project is to do that, put synthetic turf on both our baseball and softball fields, but additionally we'll have bigger and better grandstands, and most importantly the lights, so that in the springtime when these fields are most going to be used, we'll be able to play into the wee hours of the night, both the college and any high school teams that use the field.
10 years ago, if you were to tell me I'd be, move back and live in my hometown, I probably wouldn't believe you, but it is really a great place to live, a great place to raise a family. Just growing up here, I wouldn't have changed it for the world to grow up here with a great group of people and now the opportunity to kind of carry that on.
What I like about the Williston area is that there are plenty of opportunities to do a bunch of stuff, such as when you go to the community library, there are a bunch of resources that are available. And then when you go to the ARC, there are different kinds of activities that they have for members, and it's all sorts of fun.
So we were performing a song named El Son de la Negra. It is originally from Jalisco. Each state and the folklore itself has its own roots. And what we want to do, not just representing, but to bring other cultures together. We have a lot of cultures from different countries. So we bring people together from other cultures and we gathering together, we dance, we have events around the community. And what we do is help them to become more independent and have that sense of belonging that embraces our differences.
We're really excited to offer the services that our community really needs and desires through this facility. With 6 flights a day, 4 operated by United Airlines to Denver and 2 direct to Minneapolis operated by Delta. Additionally, we have seasonal service by Sun Country Airlines that operates from September to December direct to Las Vegas. And that was really a critical initiative for our leadership and our region to be able to offer the critical services we need to support the businesses and industries in our community, but also to attract and retain workforce.
If you're new to the area looking for housing, there's a lot of resources available. There's a lot of opportunities for building a new home. Contact your local city hall, talk with the neighbors, get some information, and as always, you can contact a realtor.